Wrap it up. Wrap it up. We're gonna wrap it up. Come on. Yeah. Cause we're gonna wrap it up. Say wrap it up. Wrap it up. Wrap it up. Quit talking like you got it. Put your money where your mouth is. Wrap it up.
Hi guys, hi, I win.
Well, that's just completely ruined it, but hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, two little ages, how you all doing today? I am your host as always, Thomas100 aka the Xploder, and welcome to the Xcast. Yes,
I did it.
we didn't do it last week due to technical difficulties involving my computer being an absolute 100% glorified douche hog. Yes, douche hog. But we're back, and this time round I am joined by my fellow Xploders. I'm joined by Lunchbox5, Drklight, and KILAH4716.
Yay!
I am probably the most behaved person out of both Lunchbox and Darkness right now.
No, I don't think. I think Darkness is
I'm not
pretty
sure
behaved.
about you,
I don't
but
know
I'm not,
what
I
you're
did
talking
not speak.
Yes, you did. You spoke a little while ago. Anyway.
Well, that's nice. And so yeah, on that note, let's get started, shall we? Now, let's start off the Xcast like we normally do, covering the game that quite frankly we're all playing right now. League of Legends!
Wait, you guys are starting? Holy shit.
Oh, wow, Dark. Just
Wow.
ladies and gentlemen, Darkness
I mean
Light!
the game, not
Good.
the recording. Not the recording.
No, we're not gonna start the game.
Okay, we're not. Oh, I see. This is just a game to you. Well, guess what, dude? You're living the game!
Sorry, I have no life.
Oh, yeah.
Law.
I'm a neat.
Ladies and gentlemen, Darkness Light!
Well, good morning, Dark. How are you?
I don't know.
He
So what
doesn't
about
know.
League of Legends Xploder?
But yeah, League of Legends. Again, we're starting off the week by basically saying, we got a new patch this week, including a new champion. Who is he? It's Jace, and the Defender of Tomorrow!
AKA
Records.
Superman.
Now,
And he.
first
Well,
things
she ran
first.
with a beam and a hammer.
The Beam
The
Hammer!
Superman of LoL.
Yeah, we love him. So,
Yeah, he seems actually like a really well thought out champion for once.
I really
Yeah.
like him!
I've been waiting for a champion like this to come out that's both melee and ranged. That's
Is,
not Nidalee.
No.
That's not Nidalee. You just don't like cats, do you?
It's not that I don't like cats. It's
He's not a
just
cat person.
If
He's
it
not
was
a
like, if Nidalee turned
Nidalee
into
can
a
only
dog, you would be
transform when she
fine.
has her ultimate, but this champion starts off with his ultimate, so that's pretty awesome.
Oh yeah. And that
He's a
reminds me, if you
class
guys want to
changer.
see my personal thoughts on Jace, there will be a link in the description below to my first impressions of Jace, the Defender of Tomorrow. So watch it
It's a long video.
and put your thoughts in there. It's not that long.
It's a super long video. Run away.
It's
that's a
one
barb.
anime episode without
Exactly.
with the commercials.
Law.
Wow. Just wow. McDonald's.
Shut up.
Anyway. League of Legends, yes.
Eh.
So overall our thoughts on Jace are actually quite positive then.
I have yet to see him in game because I have yet to play a good game of League of Legends.
Well-
Because
Well, I'm going to be playing as Jace when we go into a game after this, so you can check
Oh.
him out there.
It'll be fun if we actually record after the game also after this.
Well, that'll be nice.
might as well. I mean,
Why
well,
the
'cause
fuck not? Well, I know why not. Because it doesn't work that way.
Oh.
We'll
So
see what
Jace is
happens.
So Jace is pretty much Superman. Oh god,
What?
I already forgot. Oh yeah, Superman Warhammer champion.
Yeah, but like me and Doug were saying this when Jace first came out. We were saying Jace is the like he has the face of Superman. He has the lore of a very Superman-esque character, and the fact that he has a giant, either a giant cannon or a giant hammer, mostly about the giant hammer, he kind of reminds us of a space marine having a gigantic space hammer and just smacking the place, bringing down the hammer. Like the pain.
Or the God Emperor.
Ah,
The God Emperor.
you know how it goes.
Wow.
I like how he's the cross of all different kinds of champions. He has an area of effect of several champions. He has a knockback like Alistar. He has a acceleration wall kind of the opposite of Karthus.
Yep.
And also not forgetting that he also has like mana back upon hit, like Caston.
Yep.
When wielding the hammer. Yes. Very well said. Is that it?
What's up?
Yeah.
Quiet.
So,
Quiet.
so that's all about Jace. The patch that also came across with Jace was also quite a nice balanced patch. We saw a few major changes being done to people like Oriana.
One of them not being a patch to fix Lee Sin's bug.
Or a patch to, I don't know, nerf the hell out of Darius.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm still waiting on LeBlanc to be nerfed.
Dude, they
Nope,
buffed
they
her.
didn't. I know.
He buffed
They
her
buffed
even
her.
more.
What the hell?
My,
So,
my
ladies and gentlemen.
main, my main nemesis is LeBlanc. No matter how much I see her, I just hate her.
for you
I
guys
know,
that don't play League of Legends, basically, LeBlanc and who else are we on about?
Darius.
LeBlanc and Darius are these two characters in League of Legends. Darius hasn't been out nearly as long as LeBlanc has, but LeBlanc has been one of these champions that has pretty much never been nerfed, but has been constantly buffed. Whilst Darius, upon being released, was quite frankly he's been dubbed as overpowered, and obviously Riot hasn't taken this on board, and they haven't nerfed him or buffed him. They fixed a bug with him.
That's it.
Unless the bug was game changing, this isn't going to change how overpowered he friggin' is.
And
I
you
still
know,
don't-
they also nerfed all the global longs as well. Well,
Well, they didn't
Soraka,
technically
Karthus,
nerf
and
anything.
Shen.
The only thing they nerfed was
Increased
their
cooldown.
cooldowns were increased.
yeah, that's a nerf.
Now, if you're a really good Karthus player, you don't really need your freaking ult, and you just be like, motherfucker, I'm death. Come at me, bro.
Exactly.
I'll write you in my book.
The good old days when I was Karthus.
As it says
Beautiful.
in the League of Legends employee handbook, conveniently placed by the side of Karthus, it says the Karthus does not require to use his ult in order to get kills, but if necessary will use his ult to either secure, steal, or obtain said kills.
Pretty much.
Or
And
just
then-
deal damage in a freaking team fight.
Yeah. But it also says in tiny brackets underneath that little note in the employee handbook, is not apparent when facing Blue Liben Heckling.
No.
Hmm.
Because there's the interesting thing. If you look at the artwork, right, for the Grim Reaper Karthus and the Reaper Hecarim skins, you'll see that they both have that Necronomicon-esque book on them. So it's like as if Hecarim just went up to Karthus and just says, I am Blue Liben Hecarim and I'm going to steal your book.
Oh,
That's lovely.
Reminds me. I need to buy Hecarim.
There you go. Darkness
Here's
has been
something that I'm
reminded.
glad to see. It's not very big, but Athene's Holy Grail is being buffed.
Yay.
what? Really?
Wait,
Yeah, they're
what?
buffing its ability power and magic resist.
I love that
That thing
item.
is overpowered to begin with.
I know, right? Like, snapping that item on any mid, or like mids like Anivia, Heimerdinger, Morgana, heck,
Any
even
mid.
Swain and people like that. It just,
Probably.
it buffs the living daylights out of them. Like,
Especially
oh
Valerie.
no, I have
I
mana
can't-
problems in the mid lane. What am I gonna do about it? Buys the unholy grail. Oh my god, mana everywhere.
Oh my god, I am so glad to see this.
what?
Ignite is, by the way, you guys owe me a Coke. You said the thing at the same time. But minions
nope,
are
nope,
not
Prince
able
Coke, you
to
owe me a
be
Coke.
ignited anymore.
Yes.
Oh.
Halla
already
friggin'
know.
Luya.
No more missing Ignite.
Because we all know you love to do that,
I need
Killa.
to ignite you.
The times
Minion.
the times where I've seen that Teemo run away when I've hit him with Ignite, when in fact I hit the minion that was perfectly next to him.
All we need to worry now is when we fight in the jungle.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
'cause,
Well,
minions are Ignite is
Eh.
still going to be used on jungles.
Yep.
Doesn't matter. We might have a Baron Steel or a Dragon Steel with Ignite instead of.
Yeah,
maybe.
Like, yeah.
True.
Hey, did you guys know you could pre-order Generals 2 now?
We can?
Yeah.
I have the money. Or the graphics card.
Insta jizz.
It's $60 and you can get the physical. I just now. 'Cause
Yeah,
I was
really.
looking around to see what they brought in new, and apparently now you can pre-order.
Okay, apparently we're changing topics to Generals 2.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, pre-order Generals 2 now. You can do it. Do it. Plug for this video. Winning.
Now I need to find it.
Before we just quickly jump the ball and go straight to Command and Conquer and Generals.
Well, I still
Um,
have something to say about
Well,
League.
yeah, because I do believe this is the moment of the week, ladies and gentlemen, where we reflect on bad games. And Lunchbox this week has a very interesting, crappy game experience to share with the family. And we'll put it on the fridge afterwards so that everyone can see.
Learn from my mistakes.
And so, Lunchbox, what did actually happen to you this week in League of Legends? Although I was there. I think I was there.
No,
I swear.
you weren't
well,
there. It wasn't you.
No, yeah,
I-
okay. Okay.
I made the #1 mistake of all time. I went solo queue. And
Oh, that's not.
I went solo queue draft thinking, well, normally when you do solo queue draft, or when you do draft in general, there's good people that actually pay attention. They are team players.
That's only in ranked.
Yeah, apparently I just found out. In draft I found I was paired up with this guy. I called mid and I said I was gonna be Lux, and then their team picks. I was last pick. The rest of the team picks, and the guy goes Yi, and he says, "I'm mid. I'm first pick, so I get what I want." So he goes Yi,
Wow.
and he tries to dual lane with me mid as AP Yi, and he said that I should jungle. I can't jungle. I am not a jungler at all. And
You shall train.
well, no. And then when the game started, all the team. This is how I found something out that was really annoying. All their team, all of my team, started dancing around me saying, "I'm mid, I'm mid." So that just kind of gave me the idea that they might be a 4-man pre-made. So I basically got super trolled, and they all stayed mid. All of them. The whole team.
Wait a second. So you called mid and then they all went mid?
Yep.
Wow.
Talk about
Yeah.
mega troll.
Yeah, and I was like, and then after they had died like 3 times, and then when I died finally, then they were all like, "Wow, this Lux is bad, lol, bad Lux," and that's when I just decided, mute.
Did you report every single one of them?
I did. Freaking annoying too.
So, ladies
mean-
and gentlemen, if you see anyone in the world of League of Legends that are a 4-man pre-made troll team, then all you guys have got to do is report their friggin' asses, go to the tribunal, and pray that you get them.
And you know what? The best way to get through it is if they're going to be a troll team, just mute them all and just play like it's a normal League of Legends game. Don't even recognize the fact that they're trolling, because if you can't see their chat, you don't know, so you just play it normally. And then
Yeah.
that way you don't have any bad anger, so you actually help the team. Like I did that quite a few times. I helped. But we still lost because the idiots wanted to go mid.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Which also brings up the whole point about even if you are going solo, the whole point of communication is so that you can figure out who's playing as who and which lane they're going to go as before you actually go into the game. Don't go
Yeah.
into the game as someone not talking and then expect to get your lane even though someone else said, "Oh, I'm already there." And then don't complain that you can't take that lane because they took it, because they communicated, you didn't. Get with it, move along.
Yeah.
Not to mention, you're not exactly supposed to call mid during a draft pick.
Well, everyone else wanted top, bottom, support, and the only spot left was mid or jungle. I can't jungle.
You shall train, my friend.
Yeah, no. The only thing I can jungle, and barely, is blue ribbon Hecker Rim.
Ah. You know,
Really?
I'm gonna go buy Hecarim now. Screw the skin for now.
But yeah, that game was just ridiculous. I almost don't that like doing like in that game. That was the reason why I almost wanted to just stop playing, like just quit the game. But you always pull through with your games, and also if you're in a game with someone that's trolling, just ignore them. It's the best tactic.
Yeah. If you don't give them ammunition, they can't fire.
Exactly.
Mhm. Or
That's
you
how
could
it
troll
goes.
them back even harder.
Either that, or if you don't give them ammunition, then they'll just use the hilt of their gun instead.
Lol.
It completely
Well, you can
depends on
troll
what
them
kind
back
of troll they are.
Do you
And then-
ask the entire enemy team to report these guys?
It was actually kind of funny because the other team, I'm guessing they were talking to the other team. I don't know, like complaining about me, and like the other team only got one response from them. We don't care, with a smiley face. And I'm guessing that my team was complaining about me, and I thought that was funny. And the sad part was I was supposed to be on the enemy team, but someone had dropped out, like they had Q dodged, and I got switched teams to the
Gee, I wonder
troll
why.
team. Yeah.
Gayness. What's on this whole topic of crap gaming happenings of this week? Does anyone else have any crappy stories?
Oh, Xploder knows I do.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, last night I just came back from a weekend of the July 4th, which is not technically a weekend, so never mind. I just came back from Tallahassee from my family, and I decided to hop into a game. It just so happens that my area, and only my area, had a tropical storm warning and had hail and a lot of lightning. Nowhere else in Florida got this. So I was unfortunate enough to completely lose power, and I was scared that it was gonna happen again. So I quickly went on TeamSpeak, said I can't play anymore. I had to shut down, and after that I shut the computers down for safety. That was stupid.
That was yesterday.
Yeah, Killer, you know what you should have done?
What should I have done?
You should have reported the weatherman.
Lol.
I should have reported what?
You should have
The
reported the weatherman.
And speaking
I
of
should
internet
have reported
problems,
Brighthouse because apparently my when lightning surged through my house, it apparently fried my TV cable. So I have someone coming over not too long from now. So by the way, if I have to leave during the podcast, that's probably because the Brighthouse guy is here.
Yeah, because TV's more important than friendship.
Well,
Jeez.
that's
Isn't
what
that
my,
right,
My
Killer?
Little
We
Pony.
call new friends in
It's magic.
TV land.
well, that's what my parents think. I think the computer's more important than the TV, quite honestly.
lol.
Oh, so still not friendship. It's computer. Oh no.
Friendship is magic.
The friend is his computer is his friend, and that's his best friend.
Yeah. Yeah.
And my best friends are on the computer.
My
No, your best
computer
friend
is
is
my
the
life.
computer.
Well, let's put it this way: as long as you
Best
don't
friends
have,
are on my best friend.
well, let's put it this way:
That's awkward.
you could be in a worse state. You could have a wooden PC with a potato processor and one RAM just wrapped around it.
Potato processor.
And when
And
I
with,
say
with
when I
hamster
say
power.
RAM, it's literally that sheep with the horns and it's just attached to the computer.
Now, fortunately,
have a
it's that kind of computer that doesn't get fried.
If you have a potato processor, it's gonna be made by Gladys.
Lol.
Portal references for
How
the
are
win.
you doing? Because I'm a potato.
You need more power? Well, too bad.
Anyway, moving on.
Moving on, okay, that's pretty much covers League of Legends stuff for this week. Might as well carry on the topic that was brought up earlier, Command and Conquer. So, we've been talking about, obviously, Generals 2 for a while now, and there is
That was like
one
30
thing I
seconds.
personally want to bring up here. Favorite Command and Conquer moments. Like, those moments
Part
that
when
stand
Command
out
and
to
Conquer
you.
4 sucked.
That was your favorite part. That was actually my most depressing part when it sucked.
Yeah,
Like, especially the ending.
like, I don't even, like, I'll say this to everyone now. The reason why I haven't made a Command and Conquer 4 review is that doing a review for it will actually do it justice, and I don't want to give it any justice whatsoever. It is
Speaking
the
of-
biggest pile of dump I've ever had the liberty to play. It's like as if whenever I put my CD into the CD tray and close that tray, my computer immediately goes, "Oh no, shit's just hit the laser disc," and then then literally the tray pops back out. The disc gets spat out, it flies out my window, and I am the most relieved man in my life, because then my computer comes up with a blue screen of death saying, "Could not contain crappy game."
No.
Oh shit,
Well,
we have Anaconda
Dom,
here.
I have a question. What did you do with those Command and Conquer 4 videos you did?
They are gone. Just gone. No, quite frankly, the CNC4 videos that I did were when I first got it. And I was originally planning to do an entire walkthrough of Command & Conquer 4 for both NOD and GDI. But then I realized something. I hated the game. I did
Yeah.
I did like the first mission as GDI, and I did one online match with a few people, and then that's all I needed to do, because quite frankly CNC4 was the biggest dump pile in the history of Command and Conquer. It was it's not even worthy to be on the channels. No.
Yeah.
I think Lunchbox and I completed the entire campaign for GDI and NOD for that game.
Yeah,
But
I
it
got
was-
level 20 as well on both sides, but
Yeah, it was online
Too easy.
gameplay that killed it, because there's no strategy to it. It's just spam units, capture points. There's not even the option
Well-
to kill off your enemy.
yeah, I
The
mean,
only
the
part-
thing is they had counters. Like they said, this unit counters this unit. You will win if you use this unit against this unit. That never happens. If you have a horde of one unit and the horde of the counter unit, sometimes it just well, every time in my case, the other unit wins. The unit that you counter wins anyways, despite the fact. And it pisses me off.
Star Wars Empire at War clearly has better counters.
Yes. Like, quite frankly, the whole system behind Command & Conquer 4's multiplayer was completely... It was like as if they took everything that the other Command & Conquer games brought to the table, and
shoved it out the
then
window.
and then literally said, "Okay, guys, we're starting anew." And so one guy from the dev team just literally went, "Okay, I'll just get rid of these papers then on the old games," puts it in the bin, never to see again. And so they just start brainstorming new ideas. And one guy just happens to come out saying, "Hey guys, what if we have a game style so that people have to capture points, gain, and they get, and like by gaining these points, the enemy's health bar like goes down every so often, and it speeds up depending on how many points you get, and we can add Tiberium that falls from the fucking sky."
Not to
Well-
mention the fact that you get pretty much unlimited MCVs.
Well, each time you lose an MCV, you lose points.
Yeah, but you still get unlimited MCVs.
True. Until you run out of points.
It was
when you lose.
just shit.
Yeah.
Sadly, hence why, like, I'm not even kidding. Us lot, everyone that was disappointed with Command & Conquer 4, are really looking forward to Generals 2. That can't, I can go without even saying that. I mean,
Well,
Generals for one thing has been a series that has been touched on ages ago, but has never really been brought back up again. And then they bring up Generals 2, and then the other shocker was Generals 2 being worked on alongside with BioWare.
not to mention using the Frostbite engine.
Oh,
And the Frostbite engine,
do we need to say anything about it? I mean, quite
I mean,
frankly, it's gorgeous.
yeah, with a strategy game, this will be a very nice looking explosions and everything. And for some reason, I always liked the generals fight scenes. I don't know why. It's just I like the way they looked. And with this, I'm gonna like them even more.
Yeah, like we've all got our expectations of Generals too. We might as well chat about what we expect from it. I know personally, on my standpoint, I'm expecting like a little taste of what they did with the Tiberium universe and the Red Alert universe, where you have actual live-action cutscenes with real people. Maybe even put a cameo of Joe Coogan in the background or something, like they did in the original Red Alert, which I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
And just make it the Command and Conquer experience that we wanted.
Yeah.
What I liked about Generals, both Generals and General Zero Hour, was unfortunately it had lack of live-action cutscenes, but it had some pretty good game footage shot from camera angles that you can never, ever get to in the actual game.
Yeah.
I loved that.
Yeah, I liked the video sequences of the actual game. Another thing that I liked about Generals was that I kind of liked the way supply worked. I mean, normally I didn't like it for Red Alert 3, like how you got like a huge chunk and then after a while it would just slow down. But with Generals, I liked how you could build up a base, tech it up, and then get your money income through buildings or units.
Oh no, that's original.
Yeah, that was always nice.
Quite frankly, we can all admit we're just looking forward to this, and we hope we actually get more info of it. And I don't mean like info just publicized on the website or whatnot. I mean info publicized like in video format, like an actual trailer to it, and that'll probably clarify a few things.
Apparently, the trailer they released was in-game footage.
Yeah, that's true. All in-game footage from the Frostbite engine.
Yeah, so that kind of makes me really excited.
Oh yeah, because imagine graphics like that in-game would just be wow. Just in an RTS format as well. No other RTS has done something like that.
Yeah.
To my knowledge, at least.
Something else that'd be cool if they added is, you know how in General Zero Hour they had the General's Challenge?
Yes.
All right.
Bring it back.
Okay.
I'm
Add a
back
few
now.
more challenges.
I love the General's Challenge, by the way.
I know. You did like all these segments on them and everything. Oh, looks like somebody forgot to wear their lead underwear.
Love it.
Now, what I want to see is something like that, but with the Kane's Wrath Global Conquest.
Oh, no. You know what might actually be an interesting twist on that? If you had, like, if they were willing to go this far, and I personally think if they did go this far, they would just be praised constantly for doing this. So if they had, picture the scene, the single player campaign, the multiplayer, which we all know and love, the General's Challenges, Global Conquest, or Global Conquest mixed in with General Challenge, and a multiplayer Global Conquest.
That would be nice. I would love it if we finally got a multiplayer version.
That would be so boss, because then you would have, like, from choosing Global Conquest, you would be able to choose, well, the multiplayer one, you could choose, like, what major faction to be a part of, and where your starting country will be. And then you could start off defending your own country, and then as you rank up and become better and better well known, you'll be then leading armies to invade other countries to spread your dominance over.
Yeah.
And it'll be on a real-time basis. So
that's what I was going to say.
It would be awesome.
Is you want to do it real-time based, and because otherwise if you do it like the Star Wars kind of like initiate battle, then you'll only have only two people can load in at a time, and then that makes it only two-player Global Conquest. But if we're going to have three factions, you're going to want to make it all real-time, kind of like how Sins of a Solar Empire, how you have the ships that are all in different sectors that can fight each other. If you have something like that, where you could just jump in, where you can zoom in wherever you know, and just look in and fight.
Yeah, exactly. Like, just send them in, and then they know what they're doing.
But then again, that would require them to be, like, really awesome at coding the game.
Well, this is when we bring in the whole stipulation of if it's real-time based, and if you're invading a place, is it a matter of, like, for example, if I'm in Great Britain and I decide to invade the shores of France that has been overtaken by a rival faction, I go over there with an army. I then go into the RTS generals fighting style that we all know and love, and before the match starts, the person or like the closest general to that area gets a notification coming up saying that so and so from this faction has invaded your country. Do you wish to defend or leave it to the troops? And then they can decide whether they want to jump in and try and help out, pushing you back and stopping your assault, or just to think that, oh, everything's fine, and then just leave it to the AI to push you back. So then it's a matter of real-time basis where, like, you could be in a faction with like 15 generals against another faction that has another 15. They have 2 generals invading 2 areas of Europe, whilst you have 2 generals positioned in those spaces of Europe that can effectively help defend, but don't necessarily need to.
Right. That would be awesome.
That would just be putting it in the hands of the player, and it would be so fantastic.
Well, I think we're going to have to submit this podcast to the EA and say, listen to this segment right here. Forget everything else, just go right here. I would disregard what we said about CNC4, don't even worry about it, just go here.
I would also disregard the part
Dear
where we
EA
talked
and
about League of Legends.
BioWare and anyone else working on Generals 2, we are a group of individuals that feel very passionate about the Command & Conquer series. We were slightly disappointed of Command & Conquer 4 and how it turned out in the end. Brackets. It was a little bit shit. End brackets. With Generals 2, we are looking forward to what you guys will bring forward to the table. If you would wish to know our ideas, since we are hardcore CNC fans, and we come up with some pretty nice ideas, since one of us is a current computer games design student, one of us is a budding narratologist, and the others are just gamers, then it would be worth your while to probably check in with this podcast and listen to what we have to say. Yours sincerely, Domos900 aka the Xploder with the Expert Strategies. P.S. OMG, Joe Coogan has to be in this for the win. Lol 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 lol.
1-1-1-1-1-1-1.
Wait.
Ja, 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 ja.
Why does
YOLO.
Joe Coogan need to be in this one?
Just because, for
He
lulz.
had the
Cameo.
honor of playing Kane.
I know, but for cameos.
Yeah, man. Like, don't you remember, like, one of the classic Command & Conquers when it was during a real action scene, you had Joe Coogan in the background just doing a cameo, just
Red
casually
Alert.
putting stuff in a folder, and it was like,
Well, in Red Alert, I believe that they had him killed.
Yes, Yuri.
Yeah, well, pretty much what happened in Red Alert 1 was, in the Soviet campaign, Kane kills off everyone in the Soviets, and the Soviets slowly turns into Nod.
Yeah.
What the fudge?
But that's
That's only if the Soviets win, and
didn't.
in that game they assumed the Allies have won.
and thus Red Alert 2 and the
Wait.
invasion of America.
and
And
then
it-
Red
so
Alert
pretty much
3
you
and the
can
time
find-
travel
Red Alert
to
1.
an alternate dimension where Japan gets involved.
So pretty much in
yes.
Red Alert 1, if the Allies win, it goes to Red Alert 2. If the Soviets win, it goes to CNC. 1, that is.
So it kind of ties them all together
Kind
I
of,
see.
yeah.
in a very weird way, which is actually quite awesome. But okay, on the topic
kinda
of
gives me a drink, though.
Command and Conquer, there is something that I wouldn't mind bringing up. After Generals 2, and I mean this, after Generals 2, if Generals 2 does well, and I know this, if it does well, the Command and Conquer series will keep going again. The matter is, though, what will they do next? Would they do
Something
Red
to
Alert
build a gap
4?
between CNC 3 and CNC 4, damn it.
Yeah.
Well, they technically have that with Tiberium alliances.
What?
Yeah.
But that's not exactly a game.
It is a game.
It's a browser game, but it's not
It's-
a game.
Oh, that's a browser game.
They're making it a game. So,
Ah.
but what I'm thinking, I would love I'm still like I've been hoping for this since Renegade is another FPS.
Yes, because
Oh,
like a lot of
yes,
us,
it's
a lot
in
of
my
us,
childhood.
like a
Dude,
lot
I
of
never
us.
know what's the name, what type of game it was, but I know it was like from the CNC.
Yeah, man.
FPS.
Like
Yeah.
like a while back, and this was back in I think it was like 2007, 2008. There was that trailer going around, released by EA, of the next first-person Command and Conquer game, and it was simply known as Tiberium.
That looked so
And that
epic.
like exactly, it looked so good. The gun you were holding was basically an all-in-one gun, going from
Wow.
assault rifle to grenade launcher to rocket launcher. It just looked and felt awesome because you were first-personing against what seemed to be in the trailer screen units, and I'm expecting that during the course of the story you would be going against yes, tripods, and probably trying to invade like the some of their ships and going into there and detonating some of their big ships. I would
Now,
love.
I've actually seen the very first mission, and that very first mission is exactly when the Skrin has decided to invade.
Isn't that supposed to be the second invasion though?
Well,
The second invasion didn't
technically,
even happen.
what happened is
Yeah.
it's the invasion. The first invasion was, oh look, here's some Tiberium. Let's go here and harvest it. But the second invasion was, oh crap, there was more resistance than we thought. We need to prepare a full invasion force and invade the tower and destroy Earth.
Yep. And that's where Tiberium was supposed to be the gap closer. It was supposed to be between. It was supposed to be if you played Command and Conquer 3 and you played the Skrin missions and you finished them, they said they were going to prepare for another invasion.
Yeah.
Where is it?
Where is-
it
See,
was
this
supposed to
is-
no
be-
second invasion.
It
That
was sup-
invasion itself was the invasion. However, in Kane's Wrath, makes you actually feel that is the second invasion.
Yeah, I'm pretty
But
sure
no,
that
it's-
Tiberium is supposed to be the second
prelude.
invasion.
Kane's
very
Wrath is
first.
just a separate timeline from CNC3. It's like,
Yeah.
it's the same timeline, but it's taking place in a different place.
Well,
It-
it's Kane's
Kane's
Wrath. Kane's Wrath puts into consideration slightly before Command and Conquer 3, during Command and Conquer 3, and then slightly after Command and Conquer 3. Hence why
Exactly.
Vatacitus comes in, and then you see in Command and Conquer 4, Vatacitus actually plays a role. Although the role was shit, it still played a role.
And then the ending, I was like,
Yeah,
"Who
what
the
was
fuck
its
are you?"
role?
I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's like, ladies and gentlemen, I bring to your attention glowing orb. It glows. I know,
Yeah,
I
that
fixed
didn't even
it.
explain what the Tacitus.
Like, the Tacitus
All
is
I know
supposed
is-
to be this orb of all-knowing knowledge, and it's supposed to have untapped knowledge of Tiberium inside of it, that apparently the Skrin left behind and GDI picked up. The thing that I want to know is, this gives a reason for them to actually go back and revitalize the Tiberium series, because they can do a spin-off, they could do a what-if different scenario other than what happened with Command and Conquer 4, and
Somehow they
have
have Einstein come in and time
well,
chronosphere.
no. They have it in a way so that the story is about like Kane fixing the Tacitus, and then when the Tacitus is complete, sending out a beacon, which then alerts the Squin Armada to unleash the second invasion, which then is the real Command and Conquer 4. Whilst the Command and Conquer 4 we were given was actually, okay, we killed the Squin, it's all good, back to GDI and Nod, oh yeah, we fucked everything up.
Lol.
And then the ending was literally, I'm Kane, I'm awesome, I'm going to fade into white.
No, he's gonna fade. He's gonna go through the purple portal, and then
Yeah.
it's all gonna go white. And then you're
Yeah.
gonna be left there hanging, thinking, "Well, I want to go."
Which also
And
brings
then
up
you
the
just
topic
die.
of, like, they could potentially do, like, working title, Command and Conquer Orbital Warfare, or Planetary Warfare, where then GDI and Nod have to actually go into space and dominate planets to stop the Squin from expanding from wherever they've come from, While
I
not
like
alike,
that.
I want to put Tiberium
Wait,
in
wait.
the entire universe.
You know what they could do? They could do for the first movie or the first clip they do for the game.
Command & Conquer movie for a win.
they
Go.
they say that they must go into space and defeat the Skrin from their home planet, and then they do so, and then they expand and get out of the Earth's atmosphere.
Okay.
And then
okay.
fast forward, like, I don't know, let's say 20 years, and all of a sudden, there are GDI home planets and Nod home planets, and Skrin inhabited planets.
Wait, wait.
Star Wars Empire at War.
Well,
Okay. Oh, okay, here's my idea. Wait, what was the timeline for CNC4?
The timeline for CNC4 was if the Skrin never came back and were just 100% annihilated.
No, I
Well,
mean like.
I think it was
That's-
like 20 years.
I think it was, I would say 20 years after the events of CNC3, something like that.
From Kane's Wrath.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
probably around 2080.
Yeah. I mean, it
Sounds
says
right.
in the
So-
trailer
Okay.
how long it's been and that Tiberium's
Oh, I
overrunning
think
the
it was
Earth.
15 years, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Whatever.
So, okay. Now, if they're gonna make a CNC5 to correct their mistakes,
They're not.
probably not.
It'll
No,
probably
they-
end up being like they'll call it Command and Conquer, but they won't give it a number. They'll just give it a really awesome subtitle instead.
Okay,
well,
so they'll
because
probably make like a Command and Conquer. I don't know what
Like-
the hell. I just
Like
forgot the
Command,
name.
like something along the lines of Command and Conquer Tiberium Invasion, something like that. Even though how
Freedom
corny
Rises
that
or
is.
something.
yeah, well, the thing is with Command and Conquer, they said that CNC4 was the last Command and Conquer, like for the
Exactly.
Tiberium universe.
Ah, but they said Tiberium universe. They didn't say anything without the Tiberium.
And technically, they kind of slammed against that because they did make Command and Conquer Tiberium alliances.
Yeah.
So if they're willing to make something like Tiberium Alliances, I know it's a browser game and it doesn't really have, well, it doesn't really have that much of a story behind it. But if they put that into consideration and actually think that they made another Tiberium game after saying that that's the last one, then they could potentially go back to it.
Remember the ending of CNC4, the Tiberium like either finally braked out or became like lessened. So if they're gonna make a new game, they could make like a futuristic game. Like you said, there's gonna be in the planet. They're gonna invade the Skrin, and that'll be a different game now.
I've only just
Story-wise.
thought they could
Yeah.
carry on the storyline from CNC4 from if they did.
And if
Carry
they
on,
seriously-
carry on like the ending of CNC4 from when Kane went into the purple portal and faded to white, and the beginning of the game is where you see Kane on the Skrin home planet watching the Skrin armadas and everything. He's then captured by like some Skrin drone units or whatever, and then it's kind of like StarCraft styled, turned into like Queen of Blade-esque Kane, who's like
Lol.
part human, part Skrin, and is all like,
Wait, he's not even human.
He's not.
He's not.
well, there you go.
How do you think he lived so long? Bejeebus.
But his skin randomly ages. Look at Joe Coogan.
No, Joe Coogan still? He still looks young.
Joe Coogan is Joe Coogan. All that needs to be said.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was a lovely conversation about Command & Conquer and Stoof. Anyone else want to bring anything in particular up whilst we're
Whilst we're-
whilst we're in stasis of what the hell to talk about?
Well, he's not even human. He already stated, and I was talking to my cousin, so I really missed the conversation.
You can't kill the Messiah.
Yeah, you
Lol.
can't kill him. Do you not know he got hit by a nuke the last time I remember?
He got hit by a nuke. No,
he got hit by an
didn't.
ion cannon.
Oh yeah,
He got
the
hit by
ion
two
cannon.
ion cannons.
And he still
Supposedly
lived.
3, technically,
Really?
with
And
Command and
he's still-
Conquer.
where was
with
the
Command and
third?
Conquer 3? was-
Oh yeah.
They thought he was in Temple Prime.
Yeah, but where was the third?
Temple Prime at Command and Conquer 3.
Okay, where was the second?
Wasn't that in Tiberium Wars? Or Tiberium Wars.
Tiberian Sun?
Yeah.
No. I remember this. McNeil personally stabbed him and killed him with a big spear or big pillar thing.
Really?
He still lives.
Yes, and he lived through that.
Terminator. It'd be really
remember,
hilarious
like-
if Kane suddenly whips off like a side of his skin and is like, Terminator!
You know, I could never beat Tiberian Sun because every time I played the campaign, whenever I got to this mission where it was just infested by that the plant, where it would just constantly damage your units, I could never get past that mission, so I always lost. I could never win.
Challenge accepted, but first I need
The
someone
plant
to
that
give me
damages your. You mean the weed?
Yeah, the weed.
the weed.
There
Are you
was a
talking
mission
about the
where
Nod or the GDI mission?
GDI mission.
Use Air Force, dude.
There was no Air Force. You got like only a few units.
So
After the podcast, you'll have to tell me what mission that is.
I don't even know.
We'll have to
really-
remind ourselves and
now,
challenge
I
ourselves
really
to
need
complete
hunt
that.
the first decade. Let me speak.
We're waiting.
Okay. Oh god, come on.
And when
Well,
he's
anyway.
done talking, and when I'm done talking, he
right.
will start talking again.
Talking.
Right now,
See,
do
I
you
told you.
guys have like a first decade disc? Because I need to find out the first decade.
No.
So I could install
No.
all the old CNC games.
Nope.
No?
No.
I
Okay.
hate you.
Okay, Dark has a new enemy.
Law.
Okay, so let's bridge off of Command and Conquer for now.
This is probably like a 5-part.
I know. Well, actually, if it's going to be one really long thing, since I have the privileges to upload really long things now.
Yeah.
Winning.
Really long things.
All you need now is ads.
Bow wow.
Oh, yay.
Oh god.
So, yeah.
Join our community today. There's an ad.
Did you pay for that? I don't think you paid for that.
Okay.
I had to edit that out.
We'll be back after a commercial with our sponsor. Are you bored? Are you shit-faced? Are you shit-faced and bored at the same time? I don't know. Well, you probably are. Okay. Then join the Xploder strategies. Who the fuck is that shit? Watch your language. They're a community of badass gaming warlords that like to take over the
You need to
world.
watch your language.
Oh, shut up. You just ruined the commercial. Thank you, Killer. But yeah, that commercial was actually slightly real. Recently, we have got ourselves a TeamSpeak server, and we are currently making a website for ourselves for the Xploder strategies. Whoop! And
Which will include the forums.
exactly, which will also include forums because everyone loves forums. And we are encouraging people to join our community today. So what I will be doing is I will be putting in the description below the TeamSpeak
TeamSpeak.
address to our server, and all you have to do is just simply come onto the server. We'll know if you're new to the server because you'll be classed as a Bob. Yeah,
Stupid
you
Bob.
will be known as Bob. Doodle Bob.
Only true Xploder Strategies fans would know who Bob is.
Indeed. But literally, it doesn't matter what gaming background you're from, whether it's RTS, FPS, RPG, MMORPG, MOBA, puzzle,
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Because that's a genre.
yeah.
That's a genre in amongst itself. I'm sorry, that is. It literally is now. It doesn't matter what games you play. Just literally come a part of our community today, and yeah, party down with us a lot. If you do
Party
have any
hard.
questions about it at all, or if you are interested as to how deep does your community go, then literally don't hesitate. putting comments in the comment section below, or even coming onto the server and asking us in person if you do have any queries.
Yeah. And then with the website, since we're hoping this thing will get bigger, we're also going to be looking for moderators as well.
Indeed. So if you
And-
join up today and just keep on being a good nugget, you could end up becoming moderator for the website in the future.
Or
First step.
an admin for TeamSpeak.
Think about it.
First step.
The power at your fingertips. Power.
That you're not going to abuse.
Yeah, because if you do, then we'll actually kick your face out.
We need more
Serious.
people.
Yes, there you go, Dark. Way to put it subliminally. I mean, that was so like.
You know
hinted at.
what?
Like,
You know
I didn't
what?
even understand it at first.
Like, you
what
know
just
what?
said.
Give Darkness a Grammy Award just for that. That was just wow. Yes.
Yes, I am Captain Obvious.
He's so deep.
Yeah, I'm deep in heart.
I was touched on like a personal level.
Did I touch you?
That's awkward.
Yeah, that is awkward. Never again.
Lol.
Oh, you just had to make it so awkward.
Yep, it's my nature. Either I
And-
gripped you, I awkward you, or I freaking.
Okay. You know what this means, guys? We've been talking for the last who knows how long, because I don't really know, because I'm not actually timing this. But you know what time it is?
Is it time for more Command and Conquer?
No, bastard. I don't know why I said that, but no.
Then what is it?
It's time to play everyone's favorite game, the No Life Challenge.
Oh god.
I'm out 'cause I need to eat.
No life.
Lol. And
Explain
what's it
the
about?
rules, please.
Wait. First, what's the topic?
The topic this week for the No Life Challenge is Command and Conquer related. So whilst
Hey,
you shut
hey.
down your internet browsers and
Hey,
not go
hey.
onto the Command and Conquer wiki, I'll explain what this is all about. So if
Right now, I'm
so
gonna go out and I'm gonna go eat. So,
Well, fine.
yeah.
Don't play with us.
yeah,
He's just afraid to have no life.
yeah.
I already have no life. I already won.
Hear me in it.
That doesn't make him the victor, though.
No, it doesn't.
Touche.
We'll give him runner-up no lifer just because he admitted it. Well done, dog.
I must eat.
Well, go and eat
If I
then.
could not eat, I will not
Go
survive.
leave.
Then I will have no
Go.
life.
Leave and eat.
No life.
Go eat your chicken.
Chicken stick.
Chicken.
Anyway, so yes,
Wait,
this is
so-
the No Life Challenge. The No Life
So-
Challenge is a simple quiz. You guys at home can also join in to find out if you also have no life. The basic gist is I will be asking these fellows question on a topic which I have said is about Command and Conquer this time round, and whoever answers the most questions correctly will be classed as a no-lifer and will be humiliated for all to see.
So, Xploder, I asked if it was Command and Conquer, and you said no, and then you said the topic was Command and Conquer, so you just lied.
Well,
He just wanted to say no.
well, suck my
Well-
left nut. Anyway, I know I just stick your patented catchphrase whenever you're owning people in League, but
I know that is
it had to be done.
It's like suck my left nut, get off me. Why you know?
and so basically stuff Lunchbox would also say in the bedroom.
What?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say get off.
Anywho, so let's start this all off. So first things first, before we get anything started, we need to obviously know. We obviously have to set our buzzers so we know who's buzzing in when. So, Lunchbox, can you tell
Can
me?
I use my keyboard?
No,
Aw.
you have to actually use your voice and say something that identifies
Alright, mine's
that
gonna
you.
be KILAH sucks.
Okay, and Killer, what's yours gonna be?
I don't know. But
Okay, that's his. His is I don't know.
no.
Almost.
It's Buzz.
Buzz. Okay, we got
Lightyear.
Buzz. We got Buzz and Killer Sucks.
Yep.
Okay, so without further ado, let's begin the No Life Challenge. Okay, I'm gonna start you guys off with quite a doozy one. Okay, how many Command and Conquer games are there, not including the expansion packs?
Oh, you're evil.
I am. I really am.
Buzz.
Okay, Killer.
9.
Is that your final answer?
That is my final answer.
I'm gonna have to go over to Lunchbox. That was wrong.
KILAH sucks.
Okay, Lunchbox.
7.
You're wrong as well.
What?
It's 11.
11.
Command & Conquer. Command & Conquer Renegade. Command & Conquer Tiberian Sun. Command & Conquer 3. Command & Conquer 4. Red Alert. Red Alert 2. Red Alert 3. Command & Conquer Generals. Command & Conquer Generals 2. Command & Conquer Tiberium Alliances.
You can't count Generals 2.
But it has
You
been...
can't count
It,
Tiberium
no, dude.
Alliances either.
Dude, it has been announced, so technically it exists.
Yeah, well, it's not there yet, so it's not released.
Well, you were still wrong.
Well,
Well,
you
so
guys
it's
was wrong
10 anyway.
way, so.
Either way, Xploder, you just cheated the question. So let's just go to the next.
Oh, just
one.
shut up. You guys were wrong. You guys were wrong anyway. No points.
You don't
just
get
no
any points either. Yeah.
Of course I don't. I'm the fucking one asking for questions. Anyway. Okay then. Since that failed, question number 2. In Command & Conquer 3, in the first mission involving the Scrin, what was the only Scrin unit you could control?
Wait, on the first mission of the Scrin?
The first mission of the Scrin campaign, what was the only unit you could control? Don't search this up on Google, Killer.
KILAH sucks.
Okay, Lunchbox.
I'm gonna say. Was it a mastermind?
It indeed was!
Yeah!
It was 1-0. 1-0 to the
that mission.
Lunchbox. Oh, yes. Okay, so it's 1-0.
KILAH, are you even there?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm there. Just the first mission to the Scrin campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You remember
Really?
you had to go around and capture the units and like you had them fight the GDI?
I remembered that I had to destroy buildings and you had to
Yes.
destroy GDI.
Yes. And like you would capture units to do that. And like you would use your eventually you would find other units to control. But you only started off using
That was like the second mission or something like that, wasn't it?
Third.
it was the
or
third?
Fourth.
Are you sure?
Yep.
Then what was the first? No,
The first was
Xploder.
the invasion.
Yeah, Xploder. The first one was the invasion of England, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It wasn't a
Xploder's
mastermind.
wrong.
Oh, good God,
Both of us.
Xploder. That's why I was like, I'm not even sure.
That's exactly why I didn't answer, because the first unit you can control is like
The Seeker, the
several
Seekers,
units.
the
Seekers,
Disintegrators.
Gunwalkers, Buzzers,
No,
Disintegrators,
it's the first
Storm
main
Riders.
unit you get to control, and that was the Mastermind.
No.
Oh.
It
Oh,
was!
the first main.
Oh.
Oh.
What?
I think the first commando-based unit.
You have to say command. The special unit. -ish.
I'm still confused on you.
Next question.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah.
And now
You-
the
instead
Dark's
of
back,
saying
we're
the
gonna have to
first
start
mission, you
all
should have
over
said-
again.
Nope. He's right on track now.
Oh.
Okay then. Well,
I
it's
want
still
my
one.
You should really
it's-
get your facts straight before you.
Oh, just shut up! I knew what I was saying. You guys
Did
just
you know
took
what
it
you
the
were
wrong
talking
way.
about?
Douchebags.
You just said the question a bit wrong. That's what we got confused.
I'm bad at wording things, okay? But I make it sound epic because I'm British. Get used to it.
Doesn't matter. I'm Asian. My English sucks.
Exactly. Anyway, let's move on to question 3 then. Still 1-0. Still all to play for. Question number 2. Oh, sorry, 3. Oh god, I'm doing it to myself now. See, this is what happens whenever we fail at this.
Well, keep
Shit
going. hurry
goes
up.
down. But this is what live happens. Live. Okay. Next question. In Red Alert 2, Yeah.
Yes. Red Alert 2.
in Red Alert 2,
Yes.
Yuri was working for which faction?
Killer sucks.
That was Killer.
Cool.
Premier Romanov for the Soviets.
There you go.
That was an easy question.
I thought I'd give you an easy one, since the last two are quite frankly bitch slap questions.
Well, you could have done something like, what technology was taken from the Soviets that was given to Yuri?
But then you would have known the answer to it.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, like, something that's more trivial.
Oh, shut up. I'm doing this, okay? I'm doing it as best I can, Mom.
Okay. Go to your room.
I'm only in my room.
Then
Anyway.
get out of your room.
And then
But-
go back in.
I don't wanna. Anyway. Okay. Now, next one is about Command and Conquer 4, the one we all hate.
Ugh.
So this
Okay.
will be a challenge in amongst itself.
Law.
Okay. In Command and Conquer 4, and only you guys will know this since I've ranted about it so much. Out of all the characters in the live action cutscenes, which was the one character in the live action cutscenes that I hated the most?
Killer sucks.
Lunchbox.
Your wife.
Yes!
He hates his wife.
Like, I'm sorry, that was like the worst character implementation I've ever seen. Like, oh honey, I'm your wife. I don't give a crap. I never signed up to have a wife. That wasn't a part of the deal. I want to see. And then that mission where you see her die, but she doesn't die anyway, pissed me off so much. Ugh. But yes, 2-1 to Lunchbox. Yes.
Killer sucks.
You're not. Yeah, we didn't even have to ask a question there. He was just stating a point.
And it's first to 5, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Recap
this-
the scores, please.
So it is 2-1 to Lunchbox.
So, second. What is this? The fourth question? Fifth question.
This is the fourth question where one of you will earn points. So let's just go with question 4. Question numero 4. Yes, I know. I went all fancy there for a second. Fancy. Now this is also going to be a question that only you guys will know. That's Command and Conquer related. Back when I first started making videos, what was the first ever Command and Conquer strategy video I made?
Killer, do you know this? I know you know this. I keep forgetting.
I'm trying to remember. Okay, random shot, Buzz.
Killer.
Rocket launchers and APCs?
No! Passing it over to you, Lunchbox. It's all for you.
Can I get a hint? As in which game?
I didn't get a hint. And
Well-
this is CNC3, not
Okay.
Kane's Wrath.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna go with Pitbulls and APCs?
No!
Like a rush.
Oh, I
Uh,
think I remember now.
Well, it's too late, Killer. Okay, my first ever Command and Conquer strategy video was, in fact, the Mammoth strategy.
Yes, I know now.
With mammoth
I can't
tanks.
believe I didn't guess that.
That was a really tough one, and I was biting your balls with that question. And it's still 2-1 to Lunchbox here. So, this last question is all to play for. If Killer gets this, we go into the tiebreaker. If Lunchbox
I
wins
thought it was
this...
first 2-5, not first of 5.
Shut up.
Okay,
I don't-
first 2-5.
I'm just trying to get the rules because last time it was first to 5.
Okay, first to 5. Okay? First to 5. We clear with this. First to 5?
Yes.
First to 5.
First to 5, okay. Okay, here is actually an interesting question. Red Alert 2 is actually based around an alternate universe of what war?
KILAH sucks.
Buzz.
It's a lunchbox.
World War II.
He's right! Red Alert was originally inspired due to, was originally made as an alternate universe to what could have happened instead of World War II.
Which was Hitler wasn't there because of Einstein, and the Soviets took power.
There you go. It's all there. So it's 3-1 to Lunchbox. Killer, you gotta work on this, mate.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
If you give him a Tiberian Sun question, he'll win.
Okay. Okay, here's one that I think Killer will actually be able to get. If I
Hang on a
just
second.
let
My
me
mom's
just
talking to
let me
me.
just check my references. I don't want to get this wrong. Because we all know
Okay,
what'll
use our
happen.
Google.
Okay. So get this. This is a Command and Conquer Renegade question.
Oh.
Here we go.
Okay, let's do
This question might be easy or hard depending on your guys' know-how, so here we go. In Command and Conquer Renegade, what is the name of the captain?
The KILAH sucks.
Lunchbox.
Lock.
No!
Wait. Oh. I thought. Wait. What? Oh, you're talking about that captain. Whoops.
Come on, Killer, you quite possibly could know this.
Yeah, you should know this.
I think I know, but clarification. Where exactly did you get Captain from?
From my sources.
It's just he's a captain.
Okay, Captain Nick Havoc Parker.
I think it's Nick Parker Havoc, isn't it?
No, Havoc is his code name.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
The strange thing is, he's only gone and got a point.
Law.
It's 3-2.
Let's see, because when you said captain, for some reason I was thinking of the boat, and with the boat, Locke.
I was
there.
actually thinking of the general myself.
Yeah, I was like, Locke? He has a boat.
He's on a boat. He's on a boat.
The second thing I was
Everybody
thinking of
look at
was
him.
Lieutenant Moss.
Lieutenant who?
Lieutenant Moss, the girl who helps out in the training. Captain Parker, I'm Lieutenant Moss. I'm gonna do a simulation of a Nod assault, something like that.
Oh,
Never mind.
okay. Anyways, next question.
Okay. Oh, this one's going to be a tough one. It's got to be a tough one. I mean, come on, it's got to be.
By the way, if you'd have said Commando, I think we both would have known instantly.
Yeah, you said Commando.
Yeah, hence why I didn't really want to say Commando. Okay. Now here's one that I heavily doubt anyone would get this or even remember this.
Try me.
Okay, here we go. In Command and Conquer Tiberian Dawn, the original,
Uh-huh.
there was a nod operative in live action cutscenes that you saw on a regular basis. What was the name of that
KILAH
character?
sucks.
I'm sorry, Killer came in while I was asking the question. I had to go to Killer.
Seth.
God dang
He's
it.
got it. It's 3-3. It's all to play for.
Waiting for the next question. That was stupid.
Stupid question was stupid.
Well, no, not the stupid question, but never mind.
I actually like that question.
Okay. Next question is Red Alert 3 orientated.
Oh boy.
Okay.
In Command and Conquer Red Alert 3, the box art governed obviously the commando from the Soviets. Natasha, or whatever. It began with an N and she looked hot, okay? That's all we needed to know. And it was Russian. Russian. What other 2 units from Command & Conquer Red Alert 3 appeared on the box art alongside her?
The Killer sucks.
Buzz.
Lunchbox.
Well, there was Emperor Yoshiro and Tanya
Not on the box art.
on the box art.
Buzz.
Killer.
Oh, on the box art. Oh, that's just not cool.
I swear to God, I'm doing this from my memory. Tesla Trooper and Warbear.
He's only gone and done it. It's for free.
I thought you meant that you also see in live action cutscenes. I was like, oh. Oh well.
I did say box art.
Yeah, I know. I just wasn't paying attention. When you say box art, that's not really a term I've. Anyways.
I mean, dude, I know you. You want to be in the game industry. You need to know what box art means, dude.
I'm the story writer. I don't care.
I don't care anymore.
I'm not writing about the box.
Oh, hilarious. Yeah, because that's my job.
Law.
Okay,
Anyways.
let's have a looky. Have a looky dookie.
I don't want a dookie. You can
Well,
have a dookie.
well,
I don't want a
dookie. Okay, dookie.
Dookie fresh.
Okay, now here's one that'll challenge both of you. It's generals orientated.
Ooh.
Generals 1 oriented.
Yes.
Cough. Cough.
Okay, here's your question. Overall, what factions participated in generals?
Kill sucks.
Lunchbox.
There was the Chinese, the United States, and the GLA.
He's got it.
I thought that was a trick question, to be quite honest.
Yeah, because you said it was gonna be challenging. I'm like,
Exactly, I psyched you guys out. Yeah, I got you. I was like all over you, and I was like, yeah. Get on.
This next question's for all the marbles.
Sit down on it, dun, sit down on it. Yeah.
Because if you win the marbles, then that's all you get. You don't get anything else.
There you go. Alrighty, just give me a second. I'm trying to find some half-decent information in order to get a really good last deciding question to find out who the hell's going to win this. No, that's not it. This might take a while, folks. So please enjoy this elevator music.
If only we had someone that could like freestyle rap, that would be awesome right now.
No, I'm not gonna go remix on it.
No one said to break it down.
Did someone say break it down? Oh man, that would be so bad.
Law.
Let's break it down to Brown Town. Where's Brown Town?
While we're rating, I normally don't like spiders. I just don't like them at all. Like if I see one, I'm gonna be like, oh hell no, you're getting the hell away from me. But there was one recently, or a few months ago, where it was like just this giant black one. It wasn't a black widow, but it kind of looked like one. It just ran across my desk, and I was like, what the hell was that? And like it kept going back and forth and taunting me until it finally went down on the floor and I squished it. And that was the end of it. Until recently. Recently, I found another spider that ran across my desk and bothered the hell out of me until he went under my printer, and then I squished him with that. And then I found another spider in my room just yesterday. Squished him.
They're
I am
mutating.
getting invaded.
They're cloning. They're everywhere.
Like one of my friends, he actually did like hate spiders completely, and he was telling me, "See, I told you, you have to eliminate the colony. You can't just kill one and be done."
You have to kill the colony.
It's like, well, if you can find it for me, that'd be awesome.
No.
Have you found a good question yet?
I am just about to get the information required to do it, because I personally think this one's going to be this one is going to actually be a challenge.
Not like the last one that was supposed to be a challenge.
Shut up! That was a challenge. That was a challenge of the mind to make you think it was a challenge when in fact it wasn't a challenge.
You should be a little bit louder, Kayla.
Sorry, hang on.
If you're gonna do elevator music,
Wait.
That's not elevator music.
If that's the Jeopardy theme,
Jeopardy.
if that's the Jeopardy theme tune, you might not want to play it due to copyright claims.
oh crap!
It's
Or at least don't
sad.
play all of it.
It's sad, but that's the life we live in. Sadly, it is sad.
This guy
face.
posted the 15-minute version and got nothing.
It's the new meta.
It's the new meta. Everybody
still
will
hasn't
believe
stated
in the
YouTube
meta.
license. That's not fair.
Oh, my eyes. Sorry,
That's
my
'cause
eyes
it's
just
an-
gone.
It's an altered
bullshit.
version, Killa. It's not the actual song. The altered version is 15 minutes, which is what he made. The actual song only lasts a minute.
Okay. Here's the question. Okay, so here's the
Or 30
deciding one.
seconds, whatever.
This is either going to turn out being a little bit of a toughie or 100% completely easy mode, and it's all depending on who calls it out first. So here we go. We all know that Kane is played by the actor Joe Coogan. Now here's the question. Joe Coogan appeared in what Command and Conquer games?
Killa sucks.
Lunchbox.
Tiberian Dawn, Tiberian Sun, Renegade. The Red Alert, CNC3, CNC3 Kane's Wrath, and CNC4.
Is that your final answer?
May I object?
Yes.
You're
Got
objecting?
Joe Coogan's voice was in Renegade, but not Joe Coogan himself.
That means Joe Coogan was still in there.
But not his physical appearance.
But he
But
was
he's
still in
still-
there.
His animated physical appearance was there.
And
Okay,
on that,
you forgot one.
and on that note, ladies and gentlemen, we can officially say that the man with no life in this edition of the Xcast is Lunchbox 5.
Hey. I worked hard during this title, okay?
No matter how shitty
Not-
the
not
questions
sure if
actually
I'm
were, he
happy
finally
or
got
I'm
through it
sad.
in the end.
I'm not sure if I'm happy for you or I pity for you.
You know what? You already claimed you had no life, so just calm down.
There you go. And that was the No Life Challenge for this week, which will bring us to the end of the Xcast episode 3 for this week. Sad face.
Alright.
I create the questions next time.
No. Since I won, I create.
Yes. Lunchbox
Fair
gets the authority next time around to say what the topic is and to also be the question master for the No Life Challenge for next week. Or whenever we're next doing this. It all
Actually-
depends on technical stuff.
You know what, Killa? I'll let you choose the topic. I'll still create the questions.
Okay,
And
that's fair.
And we'll be sorting that out next time. But as for this time round, it has been a very interesting and mainly Command and Conquer orientated podcast this week with a little bit of League of Legends thrown in. But it has been a good one. It has been a good one indeed. So if you do want to be a part of the Expert Strategies today, simply join us through our TeamSpeak server. The TeamSpeak address that you will need is in the description below. Please check out Lunchbox 5's and KILAH4716's YouTube channels. That will also be in the description below in case you want to check out their stuff. I know KILAH4716 at the moment is sorting out his editing software and getting his head around it, whilst
And
Lunchbox is
I
just
need to
about
get
to
a-
start up again,
I-
aren't you?
Yeah,
Perfect
I
timing.
need
The doorbell
a...
just rang. I gotta go. Goodbye, fellow soldiers. Goodbye. I'll see you on the battlefield. Goodbye.
Lol. Yeah, I need to get the recording software and I'll be ready.
There you go. And darkness just participates in videos. He doesn't actually have a YouTube video. He doesn't actually have a YouTube channel. So if you want to look out for Darkness, just keep looking at our Just keep looking at our videos, and one way or another he'll pop up. That's probably the best way to go about it. And yeah, he'll be in the community all the time as well. Well, yeah, pretty much all the time. So yeah, join our community, join our channels, join, subscribe, thumbs up. Thumbs up and happy face, that's how it all goes. And I want to see thumbs up and smiley faces in the comment section below now. I want to see them. And so if there is anything you want to bring up that we have brought up today, don't be afraid to post them in the comment section below, or even if you have any topics that you would like us to talk about, whether it's game related or not. Put them in the comment section below as well, and we'll be sure to bring them up next time. But until now, it has been awesome, but sadly this awesomeness has to come to an end. So thank you very much, Lunchbox and Dog, for being a part of the Xcast this week.
And KILAH.
And KILAH, but he's already said his goodbye, so we don't care.
But I could still see him.
Yes,
Yeah,
because you have an all-seeing eye that apparently pedos on everyone.
I don't feel safe anymore.
And on that note, goodbye fellow
I'm
gamers,
not sure
goodbye.
if it's useful or hateful.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. And on that note, it is goodbye from them. They'll see you later. And well, I know for a fact Lunchbox will definitely be seeing you guys next time. I think KILAH will probably see you next time as well. We'll see if Dark wants to get involved next time as well, and we'll make it hilarious. We'll see what happens. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, because now I'm just waffling, goodbye fellow gamers, goodbye, and we'll be seeing you guys on the battlefield.
KILAH sucks.